Hi there, vinyl community. Morten Ostad here. Welcome to another video. Today, or tonight rather, it's just past midnight here in Oslo and the sky is still kind of blue on the longest day of the year. There's the fellow out there in the vinyl community who is holding a competition celebrating 1,000 subscribers. His name is, or channel's name is George G's Room of Rock. Now, I was not aware of this channel until a few days ago, to be honest. It seems to be a channel mostly focused on the heavier side of rock and roll, and there's a few channels out there that I do follow in that vein of the vinyl community. But I watched videos by some of my compatriots or other VC members that I do already follow, and I'll talk more about them later on in this video. So the competition is two-pronged, so to speak. He wants us to do a task, and he wants us to shout out other members of the vinyl community. Now, the first part of this is to spell out the word 1,000 in lieu of him having reached 1,000 subscribers with records. CDs or vinyl, 8 tracks, wax tubes maybe. And you can do it with either song titles or album titles or band names. I've seen lots of variants. I try to keep it to band names. So I thought, well, I guess I'll stick with vinyl for this one, and I think I will try and stick to the harder rock side. Now, a couple of times I had to diverge from that because there were a couple of letters that I don't have a ton of records or bands. The letter U, for example. So let's start spelling out 1,000. And 1,000, two words, 1 and 1,000, starts with the letter O. And for that, I will show a record by a band that I did not have any records by until 3 months ago or so. I bought this in Aalborg in, was it March or April? And this is, what is it? Beritage? Well, this is embarrassing. Anyway, it's Opeth. Swedish heavy metal for you there. And I really enjoyed this. I have not listened to it nearly enough. But this was my very first Opeth album that I got earlier this spring down in Denmark. So, next up is the letter N. And for that, we travel from Sweden to the country down under. Is this worth showing? I don't know. Probably not. Australia. Yes, with a metal band of sorts from down under with the Ne Obliviscaris. Fortunately, my only record by this band, I have tried to order their follow-up to this twice now, and both times that order has been cancelled because the various record shops have them on their website and don't seem to be aware that this is now hard to get hold of. Sorry about the noise. There has become more and more cars outside my apartment with very loud, unpleasant noises and motorcycles. And no one seems to care or do anything about it, even though there are people living here. And there's a police station not far away, but there you go. So that was Australian hard rock, heavy metal. Well, I'm not sure. I don't remember what genre they are. So that was the letter N. And then we go to the letter E for in one, right? Yeah. And we've been to Sweden, now then Australia, and now we go back to my home country, to Norway, with enslaved. And this is Heimdall, named after the god Heimdall from our mythology or our gods. And it's my only enslaved record. I want to get more, but you know, stuff. And then we come to the letter T, and we stay in Norway with this is a hard rock band. And a fun, good old bad rock, good rock, bad boys. And one of the members, I actually bought the records for one of the members because he works in the record shop Big Dipper, and it's the Norwegian band Tulsa Doom. And I also got him to sign it. Worth checking out, guys. Absolutely. Members are Papa Doom, El Doom, Doom Perignon, Angelov Doom, and Fast Winston Doom. Then we get to the letter H, and we move back to Sweden. And I couldn't quite do it too hard rock or heavy metal or anything, but anyway, here are the Hives. And I know a lot of you guys in the vinyl community are fond of the Hives, so I thought, well, that'll do. The letter O, and this is a record that by a band I did not have anything from, but Chris Profi was the one who inspired me to get this record. So no Ozzy Osbourne this time, guys. This is Overkill, my one and only Overkill record, and the one that I enjoyed a lot, so I should probably get more. And, well, from Overkill we move over to Ireland, and those wee boys over there in Ireland, they put together a bit of a band there, and wouldn't you know it, they went out and became real famous and rich and fantastic and all that. Real fantastic. They were not from Northern Ireland, were they? It's the letter U, and I had to go with the U too, because otherwise I would have had to, go with Ultravox or Underworld or some sort of music that, I didn't have on vinyl either. So there you are. So there's U2 for you. Are you happy now, Morton? You ruined everything. And then from the letter U, Thou, we're going to go to the letter S. And here are some good old metal hard rock band, good old Saxon. With one of the later albums, Battering Ram. He used to have all of Saxon's 8 or 9 first records on vinyl, but they got stolen. So now I have them on CD. And now, of course, now I want to get them all on vinyl. You know how it is, guys. And from S we go to the letter A, and we go to the mighty Accept. Now, I don't have any of the Udo Dirkschneider Accept on vinyl anymore. I used to have those as well. They also got stolen. This is, the later iteration of the band, but I think they are still kicking ass, and I really love Accept. All the other, I have their latest 4 on vinyl, as well as everything as far as studio albums go on CD, because ich liebe Accept, verstehen Sie? Ja. And once again, I have to go away from the metal hard rock type of world. Not a hell of a lot of bands in my collection that begins with the letter N. I could have shown you some Michael Nesmith records, I suppose, but it's gonna be have to do I have to show this. This is an album I absolutely love. This is, of course, Neutral Milk. Neutral Milk, isn't it? Oh, sorry, I nearly bent everything here. Neutral Milk Hotel with In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. That's the title of this wonderful album. So there's the letter N. And we end our journey around the world and journey around the world 1000 with the letter D. And we've been to Sweden, and we've been to Norway, and now we go to Denmark with Disneyland After Dark. Så der har du noget dansk musik. Disneyland After Dark. Of course, after 2 albums, I think it was, or was it 3, they started becoming, known outside of Denmark. And a company with this part of this in their title became aware of them and threatened them with a lawsuit. So these days, well, for the longest time really, because they are still around, they're just known as DAD. But we all say Disneyland. We all say Disneyland After Dark up here in Scandinavia. I'm pretty sure we do, don't we? Yeah. Wonderful album, by the way. This is proper rock. So yeah. Get this if you can. This is No Fuel Left for the Pilgrims. And for the second part of this video, shout outs to other vinyl community channels. I would love to shout out them all. I try to skip a couple that I've mentioned quite often or recently. I just want to first of all shout out Mark at Twanger's Turntable, Darryl at over on Northern Vinyl Guy, and Craig from Spirit of Vinyl. Those were the 3 guys who made videos about for this competition, and got me thinking, well, I can do that. And also shout out some more channels here. We have Tommy over there in Finland, Tommy's Vinyl Notes. We got Jack at Vinyl Voyage. Gotta have some Scottish people in here, We got Brian in Canada, Embryonic Robot. Doug, Auditory Vinyl. Gary, Physical Format Rock and Roll. Gotta have some rock and roll here. Ed from On My Turntable. Mike from Berwickshire Mike. Gav Axman Spins. Chris Mann. Trevor, Flat, Round and Spun. Russ TV over there in Seattle. But Mike, Vinyl Spiral, of course. We got to mention Janne from Pops and Clicks, and Richard from Richard's Vinyl Tap House, Denver, Go Colorado, Rockies, Denver Broncos. Have I shown you guys this? Are you aware of this? This Norwegian is a weird person, I know. I love Denver, Colorado Avalanche. Peter Forsberg. Sorry. Where were we? And Jason, low noise Jason there, and Jonas from Vinyl Stockholm. So there are some shout outs. If you're wondering about price, well, you know what to do. Head on over to George's channel, give him a subscription, say hi from me, and I hope you guys, if you haven't already clicked like on his videos, maybe you can click like on my video. I don't know. And maybe give me a sub as well if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys soon in another video. Take care. Bye bye.